Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of Doing the Most, which is the Premier League show, people. Obviously, you normally get this show on a Monday night and it will return as to a Monday night. But because I was at Carnival, that's why it is now on a Wednesday. I'm always going to make sure you get the show. That's why my voice sounds like this. This is why I feel worse for wear. But we are here, people. So make sure you hit the like button on the video. Make sure you share this across all the socials, and make sure you subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV as well. And when you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. I will describe what doing the most is in regards to how the show runs. I will explain that in a second as well. But I'm joined by Ahmed, joined by Jez, joined by Ryan as well. What are you telling me, Ahmed? You good?
I'm doing lovely, jubbly, sensational, the usual stuff, man. That's always good to hear, I mean, new style, new hairstyle to you.
I know. I
I'll
see
say,
you,
man,
man,
we
with the
man.
slick back thing. I see you, man.
Come on,
You should
man.
try this. You should do the Mickey Mouse thing, man. I'm telling you, do the Mickey Mouse thing. That's the
We'll
way
try
forward.
that out, man. We'll try that out, definitely, for sure. I only got
Trust
one
me,
headband right now.
yeah. When I did that, like I was like, oh, this is the way forward. I'm running it back. Yeah, man. Do the Mickey Mouse thing, 100%.
Definitely, for sure.
Big up to everyone in the chat. Love to see all the members in the chat as well. Big up all the regulars, all the new people. Ryan, what you telling me, fam? You good?
Yeah, good, man. How are you?
Yeah, man. Oh, bless. You know what I'm saying? Can't complain. You already know how it is. Jez, what you telling me? You good?
Chayo! Hey, now I'm good.
This guy, this guy singing away, yo. It's a banger, by the way. That tune's a banger.
Bro, I had just I have my headphones on and I literally just finished it. I was like, yo, I was muted. I had to sing along real quick. Man, what a tune!
Yeah. That tune slaps. That tune bangs. So yeah, we got all the man in the building. Like I said, for you, to you three in the audience, I have actually not seen all the goals. So Sunday's goals, I've not seen. So I need help on that in regards to what doing the most is. So doing the most is the show where we look back at the Premier League's weekend's games just gone. So we solely look back at the Premier League weekend's games just gone, and then myself, my three co-hosts, and you lovely people in the chat will pick nominations for each category. Then we'll get 4 nominations. Then I will run a poll, and then whoever wins the poll obviously wins that category. And if someone super chats during one of the polls, even if the option they've super chatted is not there, that will then be the winner. So the 5 categories are the most unforgettable goal, the most unpredicted result, the most unacceptable error, the most under the cosh manager, and the most untouchable manager. So the most unpredicted result explains itself. The most unexpected error must have led to a goal for the opposition, people. So it can't be goalkeeper played it out to the opposition striker and then he puts it over from 6 yards out. Like, no, it must have led to a goal for the opposition. Penalties count as well. So if someone gave away a bad foul for a penalty and then it was then converted, that is potentially eligible. Most under the cosh manager can't be someone who's won. So if it's a manager who's on a terrible run who's lost his last 9 games, but he wins 1 week, we can't put him in the most under the cosh. And most untouchable manager on the flip side is I'm tripping. Most untouchable manager, people, is someone that if they can't have lost. So for instance, if Pep's 10 points clear, but he loses 1 weekend, we can't put Pep in the most untouchable manager because people always get it confused all of the time and say, oh, are you putting such and such in most under the cosh manager or most untouchable? Because we're not talking overall, because it would be the same names every week. We're talking specifically from the weekend's games just gone. So before we get into doing the most and I describe everything like that, we'll go to you, Ahmed. Anything you want to chat about in regards to Chelsea or anything else?
Nothing to chat about with Chelsea. No big news for Chelsea, you know what I'm saying? I mean, not that I'm aware of. Is there any big news about Chelsea?
No?
No, I'm just kidding. Honestly, obviously there's the Cole Palmer. Obviously there's Cole Palmer news. Obviously at Chelsea Football Club, here he goes, been confirmed for the player too. Honestly, for me, again, I've said that, I don't know if I said this to you, Flawless, but surprise signing. Honestly, we were hearing about secret project by Chelsea. I see people getting hyped up by seeing pictures by ITK showing them Watts and Musiala. You know what I'm saying? But they obviously stand out to be Cole Palmer. In my opinion, Cole Palmer is a good player, lots of potential. Seems to be have done some good things at Man City. 21 years old, can play on the right, can play in the 10 role. Essentially, it's a top player in the day for me. So I have no issues with him. To be honest, I understand people who say maybe like obviously he's not necessarily proven, and I can hear that school of thought. Right, obviously he should have had 14 appearances in the league. Only started like 2 or 3 of those, if I'm not mistaken, from one of my streams. So I know it's a bit more of a tough pill to swallow per se, if I may say so myself. But at the end of the day, man, this is the club I've targeted. The fee obviously 45 million, 40 million plus 5 million add-ons. It's what it's the current market we're in. Literally 2 days left of the transfer window. Prices are going to get inflated, whether we like to admit it or not. I know West Ham are trying to get him for £35 million. So you can literally see £10 million extra for the transfer lateness. So it is what it is, man. But I'm all right with it, honestly, man. You know what I mean? I'm all right with it, to be honest. You know what, man? We need to be really talking about not about my transfers, yeah, and my wins. You know what I'm saying? Get back-to-back wins for United. But let's talk about
back-to-back wins. Wait, are you counting Wimbledon?
We're counting
AFC. Are we counting AFC Wimbledon? Just to clarify, yeah, we are counting you lot beating AFC Wimbledon, who are in what league? What division are they in?
We're in League 2, if I'm not mistaken. League 2.
You are counting AFC? Okay, so you counting back to... All right, cool. You carry on.
Yeah, but anyway, man, listen, man. You know what, man? We don't need to be talking about my club when it comes to transfers. We need to be talking about, the 2 guys on my left-hand side on my screen. You know what I mean? And, their transfer budgets right now because... Honestly, I don't know who you want to start with here because Flawless, yours is too funny. So we've got to save the best to laugh. But Ryan, bro... What is it with Gravenberch, bro? I'm not understanding. I'm not really sure what's going on there, bro. Like, I don't understand why you're going after Gravenberch.
It's Klopp being a wallad, isn't it? Like, that's all it is.
Yo,
this is Klopp, man. Like, I'm telling you, bro. Like, you know what it is? I don't even think Gravenberch's a bad player or anything. I think he's a good footballer, but he's just not what we need. Like, his profile is just not what we actually need. That's the annoying thing. Like, it's not like I don't even know how much money we are gonna get him. Like, I accepted it a couple of days ago, to be honest with you, that it was gonna happen. And the only thing I'm happy about is because I was hearing about a loan with obligation to buy the other day. I was like, bro, I don't want to be getting these loan deals done. So I'm all right with the fact it's going to be a permanent. So that's one positive, I guess. But yeah, he's just not what we need, fam. That's all it is. Like. Apparently, he's a player who he thinks he can kind of play as kind of a 6 and an 8. But bro, if you you can't play him as like no low DM or anything like that. That's the thing.
Double pivot
I don't know. Man. I'm sure Klopp's got some sort of plan for him, but I don't see how it would work. It's like saying when Ten Hag had a plan for Mount and what's his name, Arteta had a plan for Havertz. They clearly had plans for them. It's just the fact that those plans weren't going to be the right thing. Do you get what I mean? And it just seems the kind of same thing here, to be honest with you.
Right.
If you'd have brought him like a natural DM and Gravenberch on top of that as kind of maybe another option, to maybe rotate with the likes of McAllister, Szoboszlai, then I would have been very happy with that at the end of the day. But that's not what it is, to be honest with you. So, bro, I don't really get it, to be honest. I know they've really wanted Gravenberch for a long time. They wanted him when he went to Bayern last season, when he was at Ajax, and and the rumours about Liverpool wanting Gravenberch, Klopp wanting Gravenberch, has been there for months. To be honest, it started before the window even open. To be honest with you, so yeah, man, it's Klopp, man. That's all it is. Because like I've always said, the money's there to spend, but it's what he's choosing at the end of the day. This is his signing because we all know Klopp really likes him at the end of the day, and he's been kind of pushing for him. So, yeah, this is on him, if I'm being real with you.
Go on.
For me, it doesn't make sense. Like, the player type does not make sense for the player that you need, which is a 6. Like, going after Gravenberch, it's not cooking, man. I don't know, man, what's going on there.
Unless it hints at a formation change or something like that. But even then, because I know he played alongside Edson Alvarez at Ajax in kind of a double pivot as a 6, but Edson Alvarez was very defensive minded. So it's like, if you're gonna play double pivot, who are you gonna put him with? McAllister. None of them are really defensive players like that. So unless you put one of them next to Endo, but then Endo's shit as well. So like I don't really know, to be honest. Like, what
can't lie to you,
Klopp's
man.
plan is to be fair.
Like honestly, for me, like I'm starting to feel sorry for Endo because like the amount of game time Endo might need to be playing, man. I'm not sure if
he's got 100% record right now. Don't do that to him.
Oh, you're
What do you mean?
shameless,
He
bro.
started off well. Why am I shameless for stating a fact?
He started for well. He was shit against Newcastle, bro.
I didn't watch the game.
Hang
I'm
on,
just
he
saying
went
facts.
up at 1-0 and we ended up winning 2-1. I'm not saying
Did he
it's because of
Did he
him,
start the
but,
game?
like,
Did he start the game against
yeah, he
Newcastle?
started. Yeah, he was
Yeah,
awful.
he did.
Why did he get taken off?
Because he was awful.
Oh, it was a tactical change. Who
Klopp,
replaced him?
yeah, like Klopp got it spot on. In
Yeah,
terms
man,
of
it's
subs
different.
that
It's different
day,
horses for
like.
courses.
That's probably
man.
the best in-game management I've seen from Klopp
Yeah,
in
that's
like
different horses.
well over a
This
year.
don't suit you. All right, we're just gonna bring you off. Calm.
I don't know, man. Like all I'm saying is that for me, Endo, man, he's about to get
The
that
problem
1
is
year
with Endo is he's too lightweight for this league. I think that's just what it is.
Man could
I
just
think
get in
he'd
the
be
gym.
okay against like when you're playing the likes of, like Luton at home. You know, like how these Chelsea fans getting excited over their win yesterday.
Yeah.
Like he'll be okay
Ahmed
in that
for
sort of
beating
games.
Luton and Wimbledon back to back. Yeah. Go
Yo,
on,
these
carry on.
man are
Listen,
shameless, you know.
mate. Listen, Liverpool couldn't beat us, mate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you couldn't
a
beat
team here
us.
with Connor. You couldn't beat us here with a
You
team
couldn't beat us when you had
containing Connor
McAllister's
Gallagher
DM, bro.
in the midfield.
We ain't doing this race.
Calma.
We are not doing this race
Tranquilo.
to the bottom, man. This is a race to the bottom. Like,
Tranquilo.
that's what we're doing. Carry on.
But anyway, but on a serious note, there, yeah. Honestly, they're about to put Endo in the speed blitz here of the 3-year process that usually Klopp does for like his number 6s. Because that brother is about to die in that midfield, bro, trying to do as much as he can to defend. Like for me, this Graham Batchman doesn't make sense to me. For me, that's what this comes down to. And it just comes down to, for me, like it just feels like with Liverpool, yeah, that Caicedo win must have been a fluke because you've got all this money.
No, it wasn't. That's the thing. People are saying this whole thing was a PR stunt. It really wasn't.
No, the money's there.
How can you have £110 million bid PR stunt? Like that doesn't make any sense.
No. I'm not saying that it's
negative PR.
No. Ryan, I'm not. For me, when I say it's a PR stunt, I don't mean they don't have the money, but I feel that they were trying to flex the idea that they could try to do something. Obviously, it didn't happen, and now for some reason they're like, "Oh,
I'll tell you what it is with Liverpool. Liverpool, the way they operate, in the model that they've put in, it's been like this for years when it comes to recruiting players. They like to get their value for money. Like this is why they were like taking the piss with the Lavia thing and stuff. But if they feel there's a player there who can come into the team straight away and transform that team and take that team up a level, they will break the bank they will be willing to break the bank for that player. You look at Alisson, you look at Van Dijk. These are two players who, at the end of the day, you look at the price tags we brought for them at that particular time. Let's be honest, we overpaid for both of them at that particular time. And we brought him, like Van Dijk at the time we brought him, wasn't worth 75 million. Let's just be honest with ourselves, he wasn't.
I agree.
Same with Alisson, he wasn't worth the amount we got for him either. He'd had only one good season at Roma, but Liverpool felt that they were players who could come in and transform that team straight away. At the end of the day, that's why they broke the bank on those two. They wanted to do the same with Caicedo because they felt Caicedo was the same, and that's what a lot of people felt, that Caicedo would be the guy who would come in and transform our midfield at the end of the day, and that's why they were willing to break the bank on him. It was the same with Tchouaméni last summer. They were going to put the money on the table for Tchouaméni, but he just decided to go to Madrid, so that's what happened with that. So Liverpool have shown that when they feel a player can transform the whole team essentially and have such a big impact coming straight away, they will be willing to break the bank on that player at the end of the day.
Why not go in for the Fulham guy, Paulinho, for me?
Because there's Liverpool also wouldn't pay that amount for a 28-year-old as well.
And I love, what's crazy about this? I love how
So
Ahmed sits on it. I love how Ahmed sits on his soapbox.
Well.
Wait. I love how Ahmed sits on his soapbox like his team just didn't sign Cole Palmer. Like, what are we doing here? You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean? Well, no. Wait,
this is crazy.
It's
because of the way that it's because of the way you talk, the way you take shots and be so smug with taking shots. Like your team is in a great position.
Listen, we
just got their first home Premier League win in like 6 months.
To be fair to Ahmed though, he's adding a career high 3 goals in the whole City career to his team now.
Come on, man. Listen, man. All I'm saying, fullness, yeah. Listen,
yeah, go on.
We'll
get to it, because we're gonna get to the show. Go on, let's go to United. You want to go there? So let's talk about it quick before we get to the show,
bro. Honestly, bro, what is going on? Like, what happened to the peas, big man? Where's the peas, man?
The peas is there because look at this.
What happened to Kana? But
This
what
is-
happened
this
to
is
the
great.
no. I'll explain to you that one. Yeah, is that happening?
on,
Is
you
there
explain.
2 million payments? There's 2 million
Alright,
payments going on.
So we'll get to this. Man United to submit their official bid for Amrabat tonight, according to Fabrizio Romano. So the money's there. We're just being cheap. There's a difference. There's a difference
Do
between
you know
being
how?
broke and being cheap.
No. But I'm sorry, bro. Did he read the loan offer that he gave to
Yes, I
Fiorentina?
did.
Apparently?
Yes. It's us
That's
being
a
cheap.
violation, bro. You're violating that
What?
one. That's just violating, bro.
It's us being cheap.
Did
That's what it
Fabrizio
is.
say that wasn't true though?
No. The top
I think
number one
Fabrizio did
Italian
say something
source.
about it. I think so. Fabrizio
Yeah.
said something about not being true about it.
Yeah,
I don't
but
know.
Somebody let me know in the
it
chat.
right now. I'm checking it right now.
Yeah. And someone in the
No,
chat
but
let us
it-
know if it actually is true.
you
But
know,
let's say for
it's
argument's sake,
Holmstein, yeah.
let's say
no, but-
hypothetically the bid is the bid is true. It's just us being cheap. This is what we do. We did it in January.
Here it says Manchester United preparing formal bid for Sophia Amber, but always been top target. No loan proposal sent to Fiorentina, just informal talks. So
See?
they never
But
been,
people-
according to Fabrizio, that was never.
What was that? According to
think
say that
yeah,
louder
one
for the people in the back, please, Jez.
One
What was
second,
that?
second.
Can you say that again?
According to Fabrizio Romano at Twitter.
No. We're not doing this. You know?
Let him finish.
You know why?
No. Let him land, and then we'll let you get to it. Please repeat that, please, Jez.
Hey.
Please. Sorry.
Oh, the whole tweet.
Yeah. The whole tweet. You know what I'm saying? The whole tweet,
okay.
full stops and commas, the whole nine, please.
So at Fabrizio Romano at twitter.com, Manchester United preparing formal bid
This
for
guy's-
Sophia Amber, but always been top target. No, in capital letters, loan proposal sent to Fiorentina, just informal talks. Fiorentina could be open to loan, but with obligation to buy based on conditions. So Fioren waiting for Manchester United since June.
Yeah. No, so there's no loan bid. Like I said, there's a difference between. I think it's a question of us being cheap and also FFP, which I don't know too much about FFP to say whether that is the case or isn't, because I don't understand how it works. I'm not going to sit here and lie. But in regards to us, do I believe the money's there for Amrabat? Yes, because I think it's like 25 M's. We have 25 M's. I just don't think we want to spend the 25 M's. That's what I think it is. But yeah, go on, Ahmed. You know what I'm saying?
Like literally, the guy that reported it, I double checked. I literally made sure to double check this. Yeah, this guy, he's like one of the number one Italian sources from the Athletic. So that's the reason why
This is like number one source in transfers.
Yeah,
Well,
that Italian
listen, I
sauce
can't lie
was
to
it
you,
Prime?
bro.
It was Prime in it. That's what it was in it.
No, it's like I think it's James
What do you
Walker.
know about Italian
Well-
sauces at the Athletic, bro?
What do you
What do you mean? I know about a bit. I watch a bit of Italian football. Come on, man. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. Yeah.
Watch a bit
Yeah,
of
man.
Italian.
No, I'm
What did you
international,
tell
man.
me? I don't know who your
I'm
sources
international.
are.
I'm international, man. International.
This guy,
Come
now
on,
you
bro.
know what it is, right, man? He watches some international football, sits down with his pasta, you know what I'm saying, some bolognese sauce on there, starts speaking some Italian, and he knows all about it, innit? This guy,
To be
man.
honest, I used to go
This-
to
this
Italy
fucking-
Colle for quite
this
regularly. So
fucking
it's
guy,
just,
This guy, it is
I
this
have
idiot
family
in
in
Italy.
Italy,
That's what he
so-
is, man. This idiot
No,
in
no,
Italy.
but-
You
That's
see
what
what
it
back-to-back home wins against Wimbledon and Luton do to a guy?
Listen, man.
Crazy.
Listen, man.
Look at this
let's
muppet in
go
Milan.
back to
You
back
know what I'm
games,
saying? That's
man.
what he is, man.
Alright.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, man.
Yeah,
All right,
muppet,
all right.
this guy.
But like for me, like honestly, but when it comes down to
No,
like
I've never
United,
changed, fam. Go on.
when it comes down to United, yeah, 3 loan moves currently going on. Like you're trying to get a free man on there. Like, do you not have the pieces of him? What's going on, bro?
I just told you this, man. I think the money is there. I think we're just being cheap. You know, that's what it is. I think that's why we're on
man.
this all I buy to sell.
Oh,
Because
but-
let's not forget, me and you had the same conversation on this show during the summer when the reports came out and said, "Oh, United only have 50 million to spend. United only have 100 million to spend. United only have 150 million to spend." Even though we are in debt because of what those crooks have done to us, we can still buy players. Because when don't we? It's very rare United go a summer and don't spend money. We always spend money. I don't know how much we spent this summer. What is it? 150, 200 million, something like
Wasn't
that.
there that one summer where Mourinho only got like 3
Yeah,
plays?
Lee
and it
Grant,
was,
that's
like,
the one off.
Fred and, yeah.
Yeah, but that's legit. Like that's the rarity. Like in the modern day, like that was like
Yeah.
16 or something.
Oh yeah, most
Like that.
summers you do spend a
Most
lot,
one is
yeah.
like most summers we've spent under these crooks, and then there's the occasional one where we haven't. But yeah, man, like it's just typical Manchester United, and I'm sure we'll talk more about it on the Q&A. But that will be straight after this as well, people. But we are gonna get into doing the most. We're gonna get into the actual show itself, people. So we'll start with, and obviously everyone make sure you vote on the polls. Before I actually start, How many likes are we on? Let me get back onto this like check. What we doing? Hey. Over just under 40 people in here. Only at 22 likes. Let's get up to 40 likes, people. Like check 1212. Let's hit that like, hit that subscribe button, because I know there's some new people watching. We're at 7,832. We're looking for 3 subscribers. Get us to 7,835. And please share across all the socials and subscribe to Ahmed's channel at the bridge 258.
I'm almost at 890.
Well. Hey,
I'm almost at 890. Three away.
We're going to get you to 1K expeditiously, man. No worries with that. All right, so let's start, people. And obviously, people in the comment section as well, your nominations count as well. So we'll start with you, Ahmed. You joke, man. So don't give us the goal you think's most unforgettable. Give me the 3 or 4 from the weekend. Most unforgettable.
Oh, yeah, of course. So I think there's actually been quite a few, honestly. I think for me, Sterling's goal, obviously, great goal. I think the Sheffield United goal, man, is very underrated. You know, the equaliser where he just hit it through like a bunch
that
of
was a nice strike across the goal.
That was Darwin Núñez's equaliser.
That was
that was quality, man. Awoni, very good goal. Like literally
that was a banging goal.
Yeah, obviously.
What about Rodri?
Obviously Rodri's volley was great. But Jared Bowen.
Oh, that was a sick goal, Jared Bowen.
Yeah.
Even Antonio's goal was nice.
Yeah, man.
I thought Antonio's goal was pretty nice.
Antonio, man. It was alright, man. You know what I'm saying?
This guy's hurt over Antonio.
Why are you mad about?
He scored against him the other week.
I know why. He got more Premier League goals than the striker.
Why are you mad about Antonio? You had me tripping, and I swear I was like, right, Chelsea got beat by West Ham the week before. So why is he mad?
No.
He has more goals than Jackson. That's why.
Is he really upset about being beat by West Ham on game week 2? You'll be alright, man. You tough. You gonna finish above them.
Don't worry, man. That's our buying it from South London, innit? So it's alright, man. Very good.
Yeah, Antonio, Jamaican, just what's it called?
No, he's actually local to me. You know, he actually lives close to me. That's why I know.
You hear cursing him out, but yeah, we moved. So what we saying? Let me see what the chat say. What about you? Just what goals stick out to you?
I think I agree with said. Darwin Núñez goal. Hey man, shout out to Darvisi. I kind of said they need. I actually said once they went down with 10 man, I felt that they needed to bring.
Yeah, was one better than the other? Was the equalizer?
Yeah, the equalizer was better than the second.
The equalizer was better, and I can't lie, the limit was crazy on that one. But yeah, that then Awoni definitely the way he's just powered through everybody. To be honest, I haven't really watched I haven't really watched the West Ham game, so I can't really say about Kevin Schade goal for Brentford. I think that like good solo goal. I think that was for me, and then just for the agenda, Pereira's goal.
Pereira's was a decent finish though. So was Palina's, to be honest. I won't put them on unforgettable goals, but I thought they were decent. I'm getting stuff from the chat. So the chat saying, so I've got Núñez's, Awoni's. Was Rodri's? They're saying Bowen and Rodri's. They say it is. People are saying Rodri's.
Yeah.
So we'll run that. And then we'll give our actual 1 to 4 people. All right, so Rodri's and what was the other one? Let me see. Let me have a look.
I like Sterling's goal. Bowen, the first goal against Luton.
Yeah, obviously Sterling's first goal, quality. You know, for me, I think Nicola Jackson's first goal, quality too, man.
Yeah,
sure,
yeah.
man.
I'm sure you do. Anyway, the poll's out, people. Go vote on the poll. And before you vote on the poll, big up to Jacob. United Spurs of America for the raid. Much appreciated. Stuart B says Casemiro. What is it? Casemiro was cold that moved Bruno, Rashford, and Cass quality. Yeah, it was a good goal as well. Yeah, one you stood out. But yeah, go vote on the poll, people. So the most unforgettable goal, the poll is up. So Núñez's goal, the equalizer. Awoni's against Manchester United. Rodri's against Sheffield United. And Bowen's against the all.
Bowen's is in there.
Okay. Yeah, I put Bowen's there. Yeah, I put Bowen's there. I did. So yeah, the poll's out, people. As you can see on the screen, most unforgettable goal. Vote on the poll. We'll go to you, Ahmed. You joke, man. 1 to 4. What do you think is the best goal, second best, third best, and so forth?
So it's Sterling's the first one for me. I think we've got
Sterling's not on the poll, my friend. You know what I'm saying? So unless you drop a super chat, he's not on the poll. It's the Núñez's, Awoni's, Rodri's, and Bowen's. That's the 4 we went with. That's what the chat went with. The chat. The chat didn't say Sterling's. I'm only here to mediate for the people. The people didn't say Sterling's. You're the only man that said Sterling's. So can I get your 1 to 4, please, out of Núñez's equalizer against Newcastle United, Awoni's goal at Old Trafford versus Manchester United, Rodri's goal away at Sheffield United, or Bowen's goal away at Brighton, please, my friend. Thank you.
Nunes, Rodri, Bowen, Awani.
All right. Do you want me to go on to someone else? Are you good? So what did you say? Say that again.
Nunes, Rodri, Bowen, or Awani.
Okay, first. What you say, Ryan?
I'd go Nunes, Bowen, Rodri, and Awani.
So you go Nunes, Bowen, Rodri, Awani. What are you saying, Jess?
Darvisi, Awani, Rodri, Bowen.
But it's close currently. Darwizzy, as you called him, 38%. Bowen, who this Ahmed guy didn't want in the poll at 31%. And then you've got Rodri at 14%. And Awani, well, it's changed now. Awani at 15%, Rodri at 15%. And you lot vote. There's only been 14 votes. Vote some more. And we'll continue and we'll leave that poll up for a second as well. So why come all you man pick Nunes' goal? Why do you think it's clearly the best?
I just think it's a sick finish. Like
very clean shot, man.
The finish and then the limbs afterwards. Beautiful.
Oh, his celebration. You know what? At the time when I saw his celebration for the equal, I was like, "Nah, don't do that, innit? Don't do that because this could fall on your head, innit? If Newcastle go and win it late on, like, because he did the same thing away to Arsenal last season. He equalised away to Arsenal and he did the crying thing to the Arsenal
he did.
fans.
Yeah,
because I still
losing.
And I thought the same thing was going to happen again. So,
I still use that meme still. I need to find it.
Mind you, I thought Nunes' second goal was really good as well. The finish. I don't think the finish was as good for the as the first goal, but it was still sick. But the actual pass from Salah for Nunes' second goal was sick as well. So, you could argue Nunes' second goal could have gone above the first because of the pass as well. Whereas the first goal was like a mistake from the Newcastle guy in it. I forgot who was it. Botman. I forgot in it.
Sven Botman, yeah.
Yeah, but the finish for the first goal was better, so I'd say that one still.
No, that's first. That's first. Well, it's still close in the chat. We'll give it a few more votes as well. Anyway, you lot get any questions in as well while we do that? That's what we'll do actually, while we wait for some more votes.
You know, man, honestly.
You lot have got questions as well. But yeah, big up to Shikari, who says, big up Sarcasm City Generals, you already know. Link for the memberships in the pinned comment. If the Yes Flawless just saw tomorrow, you would Ransley go to Northside. That will be a mad stream. That stream is going to be absolutely nuts with those three individuals.
Right.
That is going to be nuts.
Lee Gunner, Northside.
Yes.
Is Northside the gentleman of the Raids that?
Yes.
Yeah, the Arsenal fan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy, mate.
Yes.
Lord.
Yes.
Hey, enjoy that one, broski. Enjoy that one, broski. I'll be there no matter
for that. I'll get my popcorn for that. I know it's going to be good. LFC for the double says, my favorite show. Hey, appreciated, man. Because I know all of you lot, all the regular support Sarcasm City, but it's good to see what shows are your favorite shows. And people do gravitate towards doing the most. So thank you very much, LFC, for the double, man. Glad you like it, man. Mohammed says, Ahmed is Palmer. Do you really need him? You need a proper number 9.
Apparently, the club are trying to go after Ivan Toney in January, so.
Hey, we don't need all that.
What do you mean, bro? That's the facts. Like, listen, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm saying we don't need all that. I ain't trying to.
Tell your club to get the money out, man. You know what I'm saying, man. My club, they need to spend. They spend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Spend money.
I won't be surprised if it's like Ivan Toney's little brother. That's like 20.
Facts. And the thing is, you do spend. You know what I'm saying, and then get players who have the same amount of Premier League goals as us. You know what I'm saying? After 6 months, but here we are.
What are you trying to say? What do you mean?
What am I trying to say? You do spend the money, and then you have someone who's been at your club since January, and it is now August, and he has the same amount of Premier League goals as us 4 right here, and assists
combined.
I actually know a content creator with more goals at Premier League stadiums than him, but here we are. Shout out Months.
Bro, the guy's injured. Like, allow him, bro. Like, the guy's injured.
Is he being injured since January?
When did he get injured?
Wait,
I've seen him running around. When did he get injured?
Wait, who are you talking about?
Mudryk.
Alright, bro. I saw an Instagram post him in the gym.
When did he get injured? I swear, did he not play against Luton?
No, he didn't play against Luton, to be fair.
No, he played against West Ham. So when did he get injured? Yeah, he volleyed. That volley still. He ain't injured. He's still looking for that volley. That's what it is. He's still.
To be fair, he's in the gym. He's still in the gym working out.
I respect it if he's in the gym.
Oh, did you see that video? I think it was after the West Ham game of this Arsenal fan cussing him out on the street.
I call that that's mad. I call that one was mad. I'll be real. Like, I don't understand why. And that sort of stuff, bro, man. That's kind of a bit out of order. I'll be real. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's crazy, but yeah, continue to get, like I say,
Yeah,
people
man.
continue to get your questions in, and while we give people time to vote on the poll, we'll answer
Worry
any
about your
questions you
star
might
boy
have.
flawless, man.
Who's my star boy?
Hoyland, you know what I'm saying? Worry about him, man.
I'm not. When's Hoyland? How is my star boy? And I've never watched him play in 90 minutes.
Apparently,
How
That's
is
the
that
he
my
14
hasn't
star
even
team
boy?
star
got a
boy,
squad
nothing.
member yet.
Yeah, he didn't
Jesus.
because he was waiting. Because I think it was. Is it 15? I think he wanted. I think it was 15.
I know. I don't know.
No, what number did he have at Atalanta?
Yeah, what number did he?
I think he was 15. Can't lie to you, 15, 16.
I don't know. I actually don't
Yeah,
know.
and 15's free. So who knows? But yeah, in regards to that, how is he my star boy? And I've never watched him play. This guy, this guy.
I said that's your team star boy, man. The man them.
Is it a team star boy? I don't
Hoyland.
really think so. I think we got many more star boys than Hoyland.
Cucurella with those crosses into Hoyland, man.
Yeah, you can shut the fuck up, mate.
Yo,
Bro, I can't lie to you, flawless.
Ahmed, hang on a sec.
Bro.
Ahmed, why were you, man, playing Cucurella tonight when you know he's probably going to United tomorrow?
I think the rumor from what I was hearing was that apparently United asked like for him to sort of get some game time because they're trying to play him against Arsenal.
Oh,
That's
what?
the
So
rumor.
you're obeying United now? What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
Well,
Genuinely.
but the thing is, we're facing AFC Wimbledon, innit? We can do them a little favor if they're gonna pay us a few extra millions on top of the no fee. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're doing around here.
Apparently, he had a stinker from what I heard, but I might...
No, the streets are saying he was getting booed.
Hold up. Wait. Is this true, Warrior J? Just see you a real
Yeah,
one?
yeah.
I don't know. Justin Hoyland
is.
is on course to make his debut on Sunday's match at Arsenal. Oh, he's scoring. I'm not saying we win, but he gonna bag. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that. He gonna bag. If he's the
See, look at
profile
that,
of what
man.
people
Already,
say, he's gonna bag.
already started. It's already started.
Once already started, all right, let's say I'll say this, he'll score more goals than Mudryk this season. That's why I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that much.
You can find a wing of a striker now. You can find a wing
All
of
right,
a
he'll
striker.
score more than any striker at your team.
I'm willing to put money on that. That's not.
All right, cool.
I'm
We'll
willing.
pattern it. We'll pattern it, and make sure you gamble responsibly, people. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Don't let you go.
Yeah.
I've let the people know. So you think Jackson? Wait, how many goals has Jackson got? Just the one in the Premier League.
And it was against Luton at home.
Yeah,
man.
he
It's the
scored against
easiest
Luton.
game you can have. In the league.
Open his account.
Yeah, Jack. I expect him. Yeah, I think he'll come off. He'll come off the bench. But yeah, just to clarify, people, Hoyland is on course to make his debut on in Sunday's match at Arsenal, and that's from at Hurst Class. Let's hope that's true from a Manchester United perspective, and we'll see. But yeah, I'm hoping for good things from him as well. And Mohammed says, I love how Flawless changed the subject to Mudryk after his team don't spend the money. Facts. You know what I'm saying? I've said it before. I said Chelsea. I said United and Chelsea are in the same jail. They just got the top bunk. That's all. That's the only difference. They got the top bunk and get better meals. We're on basic, but we're in the same jail. We're in the same jail. We just on basic. That's all it is. You just get better meals. That's it. And have some women come in. That's it.
Controversy, yeah.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. Look at that. This guy, yo. That's all it is. This Chelsea guy. This guy always talking on his soapbox. So you think he's Manchester City and that? Like they ain't spent a bill. Joke,
Hey,
man.
They spent 900 million in 12 months. You know how crazy that is?
Fucking
Listen,
joke,
man. You
man.
know what I'm saying, man, get your money up, man. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? Get
vote
your
on the
money up,
poll
man,
as well,
saying.
people, before we move on to the next topic. And just to Psychedelic, who says, what are you saying, Flawless? Are you still involved in battle rap? I'm a new subscriber. Big up to you. Always good to see new subscribers. No, I'm no longer involved in battle rap. But I know there's some subscribers who are watching this, because that's obviously what this channel started off originally. But no, I'm no longer involved in battle rap. Still watch the URL though. Still watch US 110%. Let's see what else you lot are saying.
Fools just start making raps about it. I want to see, you know what? Yeah, you know like how the Arsenal fans have that. Shout out to my Somali brother. What's it called? The Arsenal guys have that guy that does the raps whenever they lose. We do start doing freestyles whenever United lose.
Yeah, I do know that. That's too much, man.
Come on, bro. We need it, man.
And put it together.
We need that 60 miles, man. You know what I'm saying? Bro, let's go, bro.
Yeah, you joke, man. I do know that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll always mention United, and when I write regular bars, United will get a mention. Liverpool will get this. The Chelsea might get this. The Arsenal, etc. But that's pretty much it. But yeah, this was fairly close. But yeah, Nunes 38%, Bowen 27%, Rodri 23%, Awoni 12%, and that's for the most unforgettable goal. All right, next one we will go to. Next category is most unpredicted result. So I'll go through all the results from the weekend. Chelsea 3, Luton 0. Bournemouth 0, Tottenham. Wait. Yeah, that's
2-0 Tottenham.
Yeah, Bournemouth 0, Tottenham 2. Sorry, people, I'm not streamed for 2 days. I managed just all over the place. Brentford 1, Crystal Palace 1, Arsenal 2, Fulham 2, Manchester United 3, Nottingham Forest 2, Everton 0, Wolves 1, Brighton 1, West Ham 3, Sheffield United 1, Manchester City 2, Burnley 1, Aston Villa 3, Newcastle 1, Liverpool 2. Yo, hella, what's it called? Away wins.
Yeah, there
Did you
were
see
quite a
that?
lot of away
1,
wins.
2, 3, 4, 5. There was 6 away wins. That's a hell of a lot. In the Premier
I
League.
think for me, honestly, when it comes down to it, obviously Arsenal Fulham is the big
Arsenal
one for
Fulham's
me.
the one I think.
Arsenal Fulham. What else we got?
I think
Unironically, Newcastle.
United Forest. I didn't
Yeah,
expect
me
that
too.
to be that high for scoring. Yeah.
No, I'd say Brighton, West Ham as well. To be
Yeah,
honest.
I agree with Brian West Ham.
Brighton, West Ham.
I honestly would say Liverpool, Newcastle. I don't think a lot of people had Liverpool win.
No,
that
but
game,
would you have said that before? If you'd have
Nah,
just
I
said
had them
before
winning.
the game, Liverpool
I thought
will
they
win
did.
2-1. Forget the circumstances of the game because I agree
Yeah.
that would have been unpredicted. But if you just take the scoreline, I don't
That's
think
not
it would have
shocking
been like
result.
the most unpredicted result. Like, look, Pete, there were some
Yeah.
people who would still have had Liverpool to win. Like,
Fair
I
enough,
didn't.
hear it.
I thought we'd lose in it even before the game, but there would have still be there would have still been people who would have predicted Liverpool to win. Do you get what I mean?
Nah,
hear that,
you right. Nah, 110% you right.
But if you
Now
take
go
the
in chat.
circumstances of the match into account, then yeah, I could understand saying it's.
Someone
one
just
of
said
them.
in the chat, Mohammed said, and Warrior J said, Wolves Everton. What you man saying? Agree?
Nah, I
Oh yeah,
wouldn't say
Wolves.
that.
Wolves
I
won.
wouldn't
Like
say
Everton were. I feel like Everton are a better team than Wolves currently.
Bro,
as
they're
they
both
consider-
crap. No, Wolves are better than Everton.
But I don't think we would have expected more often. I think if we would have actually predicted the game, the third result we would have, the least likely result would have been a Wolves win.
But I
think
don't
we would
think
have went
it
Everton win
wasn't a
or draw.
result that shocked me, to be honest. Like,
I hear
they're
you.
both shit, man. It was just who was the shittest. Like, it was two shit dead sides, and one of them just nicked a goal in the last minute. Like, that's all it was, to be honest with you.
So currently I've got the Arsenal. So there's only 2. I've got Brighton 1, West Ham 3, Arsenal 2, Fulham 2. We'll just go with those 2. I don't think there's any more. Let us know in the chat before I actually run this poll. Okay, I don't think there's any more, to be honest. When I'm looking at it, when I look at the results, Chelsea 3, Luton 0, Bournemouth 0, Tottenham 2, Brentford and Palace was 1-1, United and Forest was 3-2. Even though that is, the results not like a shock.
But then
3-2,
United
like
won.
just said. Right, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sheffield United won, City 2, we'd expect City to win, and then Burnley lost 3-1 at home to Villa. So, yeah, shout out Villa. But yeah, we'll just run with that then. So, yeah, the poll's out, people. Unpredicted result. Go vote on the poll. And now, for instance, if someone super chatted, so if someone wanted to help out Ahmed and was like, you know what, Chelsea Luton, I'm saying Chelsea free, even if they super chat the smallest amount, that would then be the winner of this category. But we'd still run the poll and still discuss it. Well, yeah, we'll go to you. Ryan. Out of these 2, what's most unpredicted? Brighton 1, West Ham 3, or Arsenal 2, Fulham 2?
Arsenal Fulham, I'd say, is most unpredicted.
And Arsenal Fulham.
I think everyone had Arsenal comfortably winning that game before. I'll be honest.
What are you saying, Ahmed? Out of these
For
2?
me, Arsenal Fulham too. I would definitely agree.
Same. Jez?
You know what, man? I would. You could probably add United, not Forest, because I had Forest winning.
Yeah, of course you did, because you're a hater. Of course you had Forest winning.
Hey,
You was talking the most after they went 2-0 up, and you just got shut up. I love it. It's brilliant.
I didn't talk at all, by the way.
No, I know you was talking as you was watching. You was like, yeah, hold that United. You was shouting at your TV. I know you. 100%. Yeah.
I've got a question to ask you guys after you've asked that.
Yeah. Go on, Jez. What are you saying with these 2? Brighton 1, West Ham 3, Arsenal 2, Fulham 2.
Arsenal, Fulham,
You're
definitely.
saying Arsenal, Fulham, yeah, same. I've got that's currently leading 75%.
I mean, if you asked me, I would have gone Bournemouth, Tottenham. Like, I'll be real. I thought we lost. I'm losing. I predicted a loss.
Yeah, I hear that, but you did the business. You know what I'm saying? So you did the business. I get you though. It was one of those. Yeah, go on. What's the question, Ryan?
What was worse? Arsenal losing that lead, being 2-1 up and against 10 men, and drawing against Fulham, or Newcastle playing against 10 men, being 1-0 up and losing to Liverpool? Which one do you think was worse?
Definitely Arsenal. That's definitely Arsenal's.
I was thinking that because they're playing like Fulham in it, like
they're definitely.
and it was only a few minutes to go. All you needed, you were up against 10 men at home, 2-1 up against Fulham. You shouldn't be drawing that game. Let's be honest with ourselves.
It's definitely Fulham because Liverpool are a much better side. Even though you shouldn't be losing to 10 men. Fulham are
when you were 1-0 up as well, right?
And you're 1-0 up. But yeah, that Arsenal game is kind of like this is a typical Arsenal. I'm saying, and you see the Kai Havertz line. I still not even finished watching all the AFTV still. So you can watch more.
Oh, Lee
Honestly,
Judge's bank on was
Oh yeah, Lee Judges. I watched that. His head
so
was
good.
Shout out Lee Judges. He a real one.
Hey
Yeah,
man,
yo.
listen. All I will say when it comes to us Arsenal Football Club, mate. I can't lie to you, man. It's not looking good, rough. You know what I mean? They need to go back to basics, and it's not even for me. I know. I don't even think Kai Havertz is playing that bad. I'll be real. When I watch him, it's just like some of the other stuff he's doing, like Partey right back. Like lads, let's be real, man. It's not. That's not
Yeah,
something that's gonna work.
Yeah, that's
That's just
happening
not gonna
because
work,
Kai
lads.
Havertz is playing, innit? That's the issue.
Nah,
Yeah, it's
true.
to accommodate Havertz.
Exactly, and Havertz is shit. And Havertz is just not. Yeah, it's either.
If he just
Yeah.
thing is, it's
You
that
don't-
game on
There's
Sunday.
no system in the world you accommodate Havertz for. No.
Facts, man. Like it's that game on Sunday, man. Like if Arteta just goes back to like plays midfield of Partey, Rice, Odegaard, which is actually a cold midfield on paper.
That is a good midfield. That is a very good midfield.
Let's say he plays that and puts goes back Ben White right back, maybe puts Zinchenko, Gabriel. Like Arsenal are defo winning that game on Sunday if that happens. But the reason why I think United have a chance is because I don't think he's gonna do that. Do you get what I mean? He's gonna put in Havertz, probably keep Partey right back, and even then I probably still have Arsenal as slight favourites just because they're at home. And
They're
United
definitely
ain't good
favourites.
either.
They're
but-
definitely favourites.
It wouldn't surprise me if United went and got something. Do you get what I mean? Like, whereas if Arsenal just went back to basics and played the team before, like I said before, I think I have no doubt they'd probably win. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, no,
You know,
I get what you're saying.
you know what
They're
is
Yeah, go on.
You know what? Yeah, I'm interested in the fact, of something there. I want to hear you. I want to hear you, man, out. Yeah. So I was doing some research. Yeah. Obviously, I don't know if I told you about this, Paul. It's about Mason Mount, and like obviously he's been getting injured recently. My boy Pedri, another example, someone
The
that's been
ACL
getting.
injuries.
No, he just got like a normal regular injury.
No,
now,
I'm
which is
talking
out.
just random ACL injuries people have been getting as well. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, as well. But like, I want to give you a nice little statistic. Yeah, John Obi Mikel. Yeah, how many appearances do you think he had for Chelsea? This guy played for Chelsea between 2007 to 2006, sorry, to 2017. How many appearances do you think he had for the club?
Who, John Obi Mikel?
Yeah, for Chelsea.
How long?
This guy,
How
remember,
many
this guy from 2006 to 2017. So that's roughly
Was he there
almost
for
like-
11 years?
Yeah, I was there for 11 years.
that's
I
crazy.
remember this guy was a perennial bench guy
Played
for
a lot.
Chelsea.
I
Yeah,
don't know, but it's a lot of
It
games.
was for Chelsea in total appearances. Yeah, for Chelsea, 249 total appearances for Chelsea. Yeah, John Mikel. Mason Mount played for us for around about 4 years. He has 195 appearances for the football club.
It's a lot of
Right?
football.
So for me, yeah, when it comes down to it, yeah, players like Mount, yeah, and you see it now, also guys like Pedri have been playing non-stop football, literally non-stop, right? These guys are getting injured now. You know what I'm saying? Because they're playing so much football, their bodies going through that wear and tear faster than what the average footballer back in the day used to go through. Like, yeah, and for me, Saka, it's a ticking time bomb, that brother, man. I've said this for a long time, but for me, it's gonna happen very soon with Saka if they're not
The
careful.
problem is it's only probably going to get worse because you look at the new Champions League format that's going to come in, the Club World Cup as well that's being expanded. So it's the worst thing is it's probably going to even get way worse as well in the next few years. To be honest with you.
Yeah, his body wear and tear. Yeah, I think he's 2021. He's cooked. I'll be real, man.
Yeah, he's been massively overplayed.
He's
We'll
cooked.
see. We'll see.
I think
We'll
it was
see.
I think I heard he played like 86 games in a row or something like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That is nuts. That is
It's
nuts.
crazy
Just
when
back
I
to
think about
back
it.
to the poll with Eddie saying West Ham cooking everyone's favorite manager was more unexpected in my opinion. Oh, you clocked that too, Eddie. That's the first thing I said because I was actually out and these lot let me know in the
He
group
hasn't
chat
crossed the Coglu yet.
that Brighton were like three. That
Mm.
Brighton were like 3-0. Like Brighton were 3-0 down, and I said what? And the Jez popped up and was like, nah, they're 3-1. And it's crazy that all the managers that get used as the bar against Manchester United then go on to lose. It was Brighton, it was Chelsea, and it was Spurs. The irony, like when are people gonna learn? That's what it was. That's all I was hearing in the chat.
I think
was,
people
go on.
I think people forget the kind of level of expectation between Brighton and a club like Man United. Because I've heard a lot of United fans say, "Oh, go and get De Zerbi in and stuff." And I like De Zerbi in it. I think I've rated De Zerbi, since he came to Brighton. I've sang his praise and stuff. But he's getting very overrated at the moment. I have to be real. And people are saying, he needs, United fans saying, oh, let's get, De Zerbi in. I'm like, you do know the level. De Zerbi's never managed, like, I'm pretty sure he's never managed a top club in like his whole career of management. At the end of the day, like I think he's only ever won one cup in his whole career. At the end of the day, like, and you think he can go to and you think it's a foregone conclusion that he'd go to Manchester United and do bits. At the end of the day, you have to remember when you go to Manchester United, the eyes are on you. Everything you do, every decision you make, every result, every bad result is going to get scrutinized in every possible way. Like. It's different level of expectation. You see, West Ham, the man was 3-0 down at home to West Ham. The man was 5-1 at home to Everton last season.
Sean Dyche's Everton battling relegation. And that's the result that saved him. That's the result that turned around their relegation battle.
Everton, it's true, it's true. Like I rate Derby, but saying like he's getting massively overrated at the moment. I can't even lie to you.
Yeah,
I mean, it depends who you're talking to, innit? Like for me personally,
I'm also it's not nothing against Brighton or De Zerbi. It's when Manchester United fans use Brighton and say, look at what he's done there as the benchmark.
I keep saying this. I don't think it's De Zerbi himself, in my opinion, or Brighton. I think it's just because people just want to see their teams play better football, innit? And I keep saying this. People don't really care about really wanting to win trophies, even if it means you don't play well. People want to win in style. That's why Pep was very held like that, because he's winning, but also his football is also somewhat enjoyable to watch to people. Like that's really what it is. Like some dude in, I could go somewhere, in Brazil. He comes to the Premier League, takes over Palace, and Palace plays insane football, but they finish in 8th. People are gonna do the same thing, because the same thing happened with Potter as well. Because at the end of the day, people only really care about the football. It's not about the winning.
Well, and that's what it is. So that's why, like, I've used him as an example and said what I said. It wasn't nothing. I have nothing against Brighton, nothing against.
But I do think Potter's
against
the
De Zerbi.
Yeah,
of course, because he went on runs like he went on at Chelsea, at Brighton, but we didn't watch because we're not paying attention. We're not honed in on Brighton's results like that.
I still don't think Potter's like a bad manager or anything. I think he's a good manager, but he's just not, as he's shown, he's not cut out. He couldn't handle the pressure at Chelsea. No. At the end of the day, like he just, some managers are good managers. They're not cut out. David Moyes.
Surprise, man. I was calling it out very early that and I think I told the Surf on one stream when they told me that we're gonna give him time, and I told him, wait till January. If Chelsea gonna go and spend all that money that they did, expectations gonna rise. What happened? Expectation rise. This is gonna happen to Pochettino as well. Like there's certain things that he has to achieve this season, or Chelsea fans are not gonna be happy.
And what we need you lot to do as well, speaking of that, it's currently 50-50 on the poll. So somebody's got to vote and make the tiebreaker. So go vote on the poll, people. Most unpredicted results. We got Brighton 1, West Ham 3, got Arsenal 2, Fulham 2. And that's just what it is. It's just football in karma spinning the block, because everyone was talking about, oh, Brighton this, Brighton that. Lost 3-1 at home to West Ham. Andrew Postecoglou, this and that. Go out of the Carabao Cup in August. Everyone talking about, oh, Poch this, and he's been there, and look how he's got Chelsea playing, lose 3-1. Oh, was it? Yeah, it's 3-1 away at
West Ham. 3-1 to West Ham.
Yeah, like I'm just saying.
Hey, I'll be real though. I talk about it more on the I talk more about it on the Q&A. This right after this, right?
Yeah, straight after. Yeah,
I'm fucking clappy out of it. I'll be real. I'm
so
clapped
that's all it is.
Yeah, I'm actually flat out of it, but I'll talk about it more later.
Yeah, but surprisingly, actually, that being said, Brighton 1, West Ham 3, currently ahead 53%. Arsenal 2, Fulham 2 at 47%. So, Arsenal coming up short again. All right, next one. My favorite category. Most unacceptable error. So for those in the chat, most unacceptable error. It must have led to a goal for the opposition. And on top of that, penalties do count as well. So like I said, if a defender, goalkeeper, whoever gives away a silly penalty and then that penalty is then converted, that is eligible for nomination. So let me know in the chat, people. Most unacceptable errors. Ryan, we'll go to you. What's the most unacceptable errors? This from this weekend's game just gone.
Trent's one. Oh my days! So I was watching that. I was so desperate to swear when it happened in it, but I had like some relatives around. They're only like kids in it, so I was trying not to use like, really bad language in it.
Being
but
responsible.
I had to try. I was like, fuck
I like
you.
that,
I was
man.
thinking, fuck you, Trent, in my mind. Like genuinely, I was fuming. But yeah, Trent definitely. Saka, another one as well. Poor pass. Which one else? Which others? I had a couple in mind actually. To be honest.
Definitely for sure, Saka, bro. Saka.
Yeah,
Saka and Trent are definitely there. Botman for the Newcastle goal as well, I think.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for our goal.
Let us know in the chat, please, people, because your votes count.
Yeah, Tete is another one. Yeah, Tete is another one. Remember, he gave the
foul
away.
Vieira.
And then obviously, who's the guy that gave the foul for Rashford? By the way,
Saka as well. Don't forget it. He gave the ball away.
Yeah. For Trent,
we got Saka. You lot crashing on Saka, yo. You better joke.
No, not Saka. You know the Nottingham Forest guy that gave the pen away.
I could even say Ramsdale for that goal, man. I don't care. I could even say Ramsdale for that same goal.
Do you want to put what? Should Saka or
Ramsdale
be separate?
Same thing.
Saka and Ramsdale.
Saka and Ramsdale, because that was the pair of them, man. Ramsdale's getting away with that goal a little bit, you know. I can't even lie to you.
They're saying Webster, they're saying Tete. Yeah, go on, Jez.
I was looking at the goal and it's like, yo, Pereira did actually well because I think he faked him into thinking that he's going to go far post and then he just went with the near post. I think Ramsdale only looks silly because he was diving for it. That's why.
I still don't think Ramsdale should be getting beat like easily to like that. Do you get what I think Saka's more at fault, but I think they both need to share the blame.
I don't blame Ramsdale at that. I'll be real. Like, I just don't because I feel like Pereira did a good
job. Fair.
They're both in there. Might say, and to Ibrahim, it's like Rashford and Onana are definitely not at fault for that first Forest goal. That's the whole team. That's everybody.
I think that I'll be honest.
Would you not say Rashford?
I blame the set piece coach just for not making sure that. Yeah, I blame the set piece coach. I'll be honest.
Like, watch that goal back. I watched that goal back. I thought the YouTube had sped up. The way one you just like.
Yeah, I like the one you know. He used to play for us.
Right, I actually need to get it. So I've got Trent, Saka, Ramsdale. The chat is saying Tete as well. So
I'm sure I had another one in mind.
You got any more?
Oh, Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker, that's it.
All right, cool. We'll go Kyle Walker. Go. Right, people. The poll is out. Go vote. What is going on? There we go. The poll out? Yes, people. Poll is up. Go vote on the poll. Go to you, Jez. What do you think's the worst 1 to 4 in regards to these unacceptable errors?
Can you say the name again? Sorry.
Oh, sorry. No, it's all good. So we've got Trent, Saka and Ramsdale into one, Tete and Kyle Walker. They're the four.
Saka, Ramsdale, Trent, and then Tete.
I agree with Jez, but can you listen, man? You know, Ryan, bro. We need to talk about your boy Trent, bro. Can't defend, man. We need to, I've said that a lot of the time, man. Can we just finally put this to bed, that he's not the best right back?
To be fair, it wasn't a defensive issue. It was just him just not taking.
Yeah, he miscontrolled the ball like he did against Bournemouth, which cost.
But that's it, man. But in general, like what I'm saying.
You know what Trent I will say? This is just my opinion from the other. I'm not even being bad because I know Trent's not a good defender, man. I admit he's not a good defender. I know that. But I don't think he was as bad defensively the other day as what people are making. I don't think he was good or anything, but I don't think he was as bad as what people make out. His biggest issue on the other day, and actually has been in the first 3 games of this season, is on the ball, to be honest. On the ball in all 3 games, he's been poor. Like Chelsea away, he was shocking on the ball, especially second half in that game. Defensively, he wasn't too bad in that game. Bournemouth, the same thing as well. Like he cost us the goal due to miscontrolling the ball. It wasn't any defensive issue like that, and he was all right defensively that game. Mind you, it's Bournemouth, innit? And even this Newcastle one, man, like, even you look at obviously the 2 incidents early on with the yellow cards. First of all, the reason why I disagree with this is because the first one should never have been a yellow card in the first place, because if the ref was actually competent, he would have given him a free kick in it, because that was 100% a foul. And then he just threw the ball back on the pitch in frustration and got booked for it, innit? Like, that's just stupid at the end of the day from the ref. But to be honest, yeah, he wasn't great, but I didn't think he was absolutely terrible defensively that day. I actually thought after the red card, he actually did very well. I thought he led the team very, very well, to be honest with you. So I think people are going a bit over the top with him defensively the other day, but he's not been good so far this season on the ball, I'll say that. Like, he's been poor on the ball, which is why I'm not too worried, because I know that's his strength. And I know he's not going to lose that in 3 games. Do you get what I mean? Like, I know his strength is on the ball, so I know he's going to get that back at some point. So that's what it is still. But I acknowledge he's not a good defender. Like, I've always said that. Like, he's not a good defender.
That's for the streets to know, man. This is why RJ clears.
The street know that Trent can't defend and that RJ.
But you know
is a
what it
great
was
defender,
the other
is a
day?
great.
Oh,
forward, can't stay
it's
fit.
2023 and people are still trying to argue if Trent is a good defender. It's like it's the
Yeah,
same
he's
thing.
not,
It's the same thing with when people say it's how many years has Luke Shaw been at United
Yes,
again?
facts. 8-9
How
years,
many?
fam.
8 years, and we still debating is a world class player. Something is wrong.
Yeah.
Something is
Yeah.
seriously wrong then.
But you know
If-
what it is like. Even the other day, like it's like when I saw a lot of times when he was, one thing he actually did the other day I thought was actually do something which he's never really good at, and I thought he did it well. Was he defended his back post very well? I thought the other day, like
Hey, shout out to
even
him
they were
sorting
trying
out
to
his
switch
back
the
post
play out
defending.
to. There were times when he was trying to switch the play out. They were trying to switch the play out to Gordon, obviously, and he was cutting it out because he's positioned quite well. Like I didn't think he was that bad defensively the other day. I think people were going a bit overboard with that, to be honest with you. And like I said,
Do you guys know? Do you guys know the Heineken saying? There's a Heineken slogan. He's good, but he's not quite Carlin. You know what I'm saying? Like with Trent,
That's the Carlin saying. Not
but at the end of the day, with Trent,
Carlin.
I
this
still
guy's an idiot. Wait, we're not bypassing that, Ryan. Did we just hear what this idiot just said?
Yeah,
He said, Ryan, there's a Heineken saying, it's good, but it's not quite Carlin. That's Carling, my friend. That's why they're two separate. This guy.
No, but anyway,
This
but
fucking guy.
we're
No, we're not just bypassing that. Hold up. I'll contact Sarcasm City TV or one of you, you know what I'm saying? Lovely people in the chat, any of the mods, any of the members. Can you please clip that up? Please, with this speech of me telling you to clip it up, can please somebody do that and send that through to me? I need someone to clip up that. Please, I beg. The way this guy tried to sit on his soapbox and be calm and say that so smoothly and then get it wrong. You know what I'm saying? This guy. But just to Ibrahim as well says, how come flawless? Onana slipped in a 1v1 situation. Rashford was escorting the guy half the length of the pitch. He didn't slip. Ibrahim, go and watch it back. He didn't. Well, let me go. He didn't switch. I mean, he didn't slip, sorry. You faked him. That's what we're talking about. And with Rashford and Awonyi, he couldn't catch him. He was trying to chase him down. Guess what? If Rashford would have stopped trying to chase him down, you'd be here saying, see, Rashford should have chased him. I don't know what you man wanted him to do, put on the Iron Man suit and catch him. Did you see the pace that Awonyi was running at? No, he was not going to catch him. And Rashford's electric. It's just that Awonyi is electric. Like someone tried to criticize him on a show. What was it? The Man in United, on yesterday, and blame him for that goal. And I'm like, go and watch it back. Like, I know people want to crash on Rashford for whatever reason, very strange to me, and it'll give you ample time. I mean, it'll give you ample opportunity, to criticize him. That's not his fault. If you want to criticize his overall game in that game, no problem. But I'm not criticizing him. If they would have put a Black Panther suit on Awonyi, that's what it would have looked like. That looked like Black Panther running through in Infinity War when he was running through Wakanda, like towards Thanos. That's what that shit. He was not catching him.
Flawless. I agree with you. I don't think Rashford's at fault for it, innit? But I can't like the comment is funny. It's scoring.
Yeah.
I can't like that's funny, but it's not true. I know.
He legit him and Anthony tried to chase him down. They just couldn't catch him.
Was it Anthony?
Yeah, it was Anthony. I think he was the closest. Like I said, there's many issues with that goal. That's those two. You know what I'm saying? And, hey, you got the Ukrainian one, mate. You know what I'm saying?
Enzo knows all about trying to chase a fast player.
Hey, man, you got to go chasing someone. So, hey, you know what I'm saying?
Did he score a penalty today? Or was it open?
It's an open goal.
He scored off a mistake from like fucking hell.
But yeah, that's what we're doing.
These guys
says it was a weak act by Rashi and all that. Okay, if you think that's weak, fair, isn't it? I got nothing else to do.
Yeah, I don't want to be arguing this again. Like we went through that last time.
Yeah, we went through this and that. It's like there's plenty to criticize Rashford about. I hear that in that game, but I'm not criticizing him for that goal. Nobody was catching a 1-0. You know what I'm saying? You need a shotgun. Man. That's what's stopping him there. Not stopping that, man. But hey, you lot expect
we don't care about Rashi anyway, man. Who cares about Rashi, man?
Hey. You know what I'm saying? He outscored your entire attack last season. Pipe down, mate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, mate. Wait, tell me, has Rashford scored a goal yet, mate? Tell him to start scoring goals and now.
Hey, tell him he's probably got more assists than your whole attack. He's got more assists than your whole attack. What are we talking about?
That's not true. Of
course he has.
Wait, hold on. That's your attack us. I know Sterling got Sterling doesn't have an assist, right? I know
he does. He has one assist.
What assist?
Who?
Yo, these
to
man really have
Jackson.
been stat padding at home to Luton, you know. That's
What?
crazy.
Who?
I
To Jackson.
I think Jackson's goal against Luton, he assisted.
one assist, yes,
Yeah.
Sterling.
I just don't like him talking about attacks with his attack. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when his attack's
Well, hey,
his
man,
attack
listen,
is
man.
shocking. Like our attack's bad, but yours is worse.
Meanwhile,
That's the
they're
crazy
hyping
part.
up this City reject, bro. Like
Cole Palmer's. You know what I'm saying?
Cole Palmer.
Hey, man. Malo Gusto, 2 assists, you know what I'm saying? Hey.
You
Nah,
might
he's
as
a
well, yeah,
baller
we're not
still,
talking.
man.
We're not talking about.
Come on,
We know your
attackers,
defenders do well. We know that. You know what
Well,
I'm
my
saying?
wing backs move like attackers, so they're in the final third. So therefore, you know,
Nah, we ain't doing that,
count
bro.
them, man.
We ain't doing that.
Hey, until it's Chilwell and Mudryk playing there, then we don't count them no more, innit?
Yeah.
Even Chilwell, like I can hate on Chilwell, but he has 2 assists too. I'll be real.
All right, cool.
Wait, who against who?
Wait, where did you 2 assists? Chilwell's 2.
So Chilwell got the assist for Disasi's goal, and he also got another assist in the West Ham game for Chukwuemeka.
Wait, Chukwuemeka could be about 5
Oh
points
no,
for
I
that
know
goal.
you shameless. You shameless as hell for
You
that.
shameless guy.
I remember the assist you're talking about. Chukwuemeka pretty much fucking ran
He
through the
beat
whole
the
team.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
But you know what I mean? He
It's
passed
like-
the ball
it's
to him,
like-
innit?
remember
You know what I'm saying?
that's
Therefore, he's an assist.
Hey. Yeah, go on, Jess. Go on.
It's like
go on.
a Stupian goal assist when he gave the ball to
Mitoma.
Mitoma just ran through the whole Wolves defense. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Even Brighton took the piss out of that by saying, "Don't forget about the great assist from Estupiñán or something." Even
Hey, facts.
Brighton,
You gotta do that, man.
I was like,
That's their
shit,
rivals, man. You know what I'm saying? Fulham,
Yeah.
Brighton, and them.
We're
man,
facing
that's
them,
their
by the way,
rivals.
in the Carabao Cup third
Yeah,
round.
I know they are, man. We will talk about that on the Q&A.
They're not my
that, man.
rivals. No, Flo, let's don't do that, bro.
Bro, they
are
finished
not our
above you
rivals.
Don't
last
do what?
season,
They
bro.
finished
They
above
They're
you,
not
bro.
our rivals.
They
Oh
finished
my
above
goodness
you.
me.
That's
Oh,
what
so
I'm
they
saying.
finished above us one season, and they're our rivals. What are you doing, man? What? Crystal Palace finished above us last season. What? They're our rivals too.
This guy's
Don't do
angry,
that,
man.
man. Don't do that, man. No, man. That's a joke.
Yo, become the pride of West London again first, man.
Yeah, no. When we say the
Man,
rivals, we
talk
talking
about
about on
it,
off the
West
pitch
London.
stuff.
Baby
We talking
steps,
about the
bro.
whole. We talking about the whole things with Caicedo and all that. You know what I'm saying? And Graham Potter. That's what I'm talking about. Like the rivalry right there. Yo, I need to find a Brighton.
There's no rivalry, man. It's not a rivalry.
Hey,
it's
is
not a
anyone
rivalry.
Yeah, it is, man.
And we're
It's
gonna
alright, man.
see that when
No,
Brighton and Chelsea fans gonna beef each other in the stadium in the
Yeah,
car.
man, you
I
are legit. Mel was
I have
right,
no-
man. You literally
I repeat,
chat to
yeah.
Brighton, Fulham, and them, man. That is you. You ain't even the pride of West London. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, they are not our rivals. I'm going to tell you right. This is not a rivalry. All right. This
It
is
is. What happens? What happens? Watch when they knock you out the Carabao Cup. Where's it at? Is it at the bridge or their place?
Bridge.
At Amex?
It's at the bridge.
Oh yeah, they knocking you out, 100%. They knocking you out.
Yeah,
You know
we'll
how
see.
hilarious would be though.
Yeah, even your
Caicedo
Wi-Fi don't
howler
do it.
in
You know
that
what I'm saying?
game. I'll be there, man.
Even your Wi-Fi broke up. Yeah, about to see Wi-Fi, mate. Yeah.
All I'm
man.
saying is, yeah,
I want to
I'd
talk
rather-
about that money Wi-Fi.
I'd rather not making deep brands after spending so much money.
But yeah, all right. Anyway, Trent has run this by like an absolute kind of 86%, you know. You lot really just like crashing on Trent. Saka Ramsdale 7%, Kyle Walker 7%, Tete 0%. Right, we'll go to the next one. Most under the cosh manager. Go
Eddie
to you,
Howe.
Ahmed.
Eddie Howe.
So you're
Arteta.
saying Eddie Howe 1,
Eddie
Arteta
Howe.
2.
Eddie Howe.
Who
I
else you saying?
definitely, I for sure would definitely say for me, Eddie Howe. I agree with that. I think another guy that has to definitely be under the cosh, Mikel Arteta.
Yeah.
For me, under the cosh for sure. Who else would I say? Daichi, he's under pressure too, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
He's got like 3 losses in a row now.
Yeah.
No,
They
something
haven't
like that.
scored a goal in the league as well.
Yeah. Although the new signing Beto scored a goal in the.
Fam, it was
Carabao Cup.
Doncaster, bro.
I know, but I'm just
De
saying.
Zerbi.
Yeah, and Deserby, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Listen,
Deserby's a shout. Yeah, Deserby's a shout.
he's got Europa League football now. You know what I'm saying? So he needs to start patterning up.
No, it's true.
They got Ansu Fati now. That should help out to be.
I don't get the Ansu Fati thing because he's a great signing, but like, does he replace Mitoma or something? Or
I think the-
I mean,
right?
you can't. I think what they plan to do, they should, because since Cecil got injured in it, so he's gonna be out for pretty much for the rest of this year, and so
yeah,
I feel like he might use him in the 10 as like a second striker, like
okay,
not like a traditional 10 like you would think of, like almost like a second striker behind the striker, and then or maybe as a backup left winger, but I don't think he starts out with Toma, to be honest.
yeah.
Hey, LSC for double, man. You know, my pictures, literally, this picture is when I was in sixth form. I used to study like chemistry. This is me at special chemistry lab. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. I mean,
he's a civil
intellectual.
He's a civil engineer. No, not an uncivil engineer. He's a civil engineer.
Bro, we're not doing that, man.
That's what I'm just saying.
There's no such thing as uncivil. That's what I'm saying to you. I'm not doing civil unrest. I'm not controlling crowds.
Yeah, like I don't know why they. But yeah, dude, that's not a conversation we are getting into. Vote on the poll, people. The poll is up. Most under the Kosh manager. So we have Eddie Howe, Mikel Arteta, Sean Dyche, De Zerbi. They are the 4 options. So go vote on the poll. Currently tied Eddie Howe and De Zerbi at 33% apiece, and then Arteta and Sean Dyche at 17% apiece. So go vote on the poll, people.
Where's
We're not
Ten
doing
Hag,
double
man?
figure votes. You know what I'm saying?
I'm doing.
You don't.
Oh, you got the see, you got the old shirt from last season. That's nice.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got hooked up. I got a plug for the shirt, so that's what it is.
Oh yeah, you said Eddie Howe, yeah? Yeah, I wanted to address something actually. It's not actually him.
Yours?
It's that fucking weird assistant he has in it, Jason Tyndall in it. This weirdo man. Hold that, you weirdo fam. Literally, who are you? Who do you think you are? You're an assistant manager to shush Jurgen Norbert Klopp on the touchline. Who do you actually think you are? Even if you'd have lost that game 5-0, you have no right to shush a guy who has won everything at club football level. Who are you? You are no one, Jason Tyndall. You are literally no one. Even the guy you work for is no one. Your club is bigger than you. Your club is bigger than your whole football club. Yeah. So who the fuck are you to shush this guy? And guess what? It came back to bite you in the fucking ass, innit? So hold that, you prick. There, that's it.
I'm not sure that Mr. Norbert Klopp is better than Newcastle, to be real.
He's bigger than Newcastle.
He's not better than
Only
Newcastle.
one of them has a European Cup, I'm just saying.
Oh my god, come on, bro, let's not do that. But like on a real, like,
am I right or wrong? Sunderland are a bigger club than Newcastle. I'm just saying. Newcastle are not a big club. They're not. They're just overhyped. Like literally.
Yeah, Ryan taking shots at Newcastle.
Now you know what Newcastle are, yeah? Newcastle are a very overhyped football club. Do you get what I mean? Like the people act like they're a big club because they've got a nice stadium and they've got a very loyal fan base and stuff. Like, bro, they're not a big club, bro. Like no one cares about Newcastle.
We all know what it is, bro. Like,
yeah, like no,
they got the new ownership. They got the new ownership. They were literally in the gutters of relegation. Eddie Howe brought them in and then got them all the way nearly to top 4 in it. So it's
I hear you, but like people, I heard this Newcastle fan after.
Remember Leicester, bro.
I know. This Newcastle account after the game tweeted something like, "Oh, Liverpool are going to be shit and not win anything again after Klopp leaves Liverpool." I'm like, you man ain't won anything in over half a century. What are you man talking about? Like literally,
it's like, bro.
Yeah, like Sunderland are a bigger club than Newcastle. I don't care. I'm sure Sunderland have more league titles. I think they do.
I think I get what you're saying in regards to Newcastle is because of, and I get you, like people overhype them in terms of the size of a club because they have a big ground, and 2 because they're so well supported. So people associate,
but they're only supported in one city though.
But no. But forget them being supported in one city. They're just a very well supported side. So because they're such a well supported side, people just presume that they're a big club. And then I had to do this. I think it was on a live stream. It was on a Q&A. This was a few months back, and we actually checked out like what Newcastle had won, and I just presumed that Newcastle had won. Yeah, I think you was on that stream. Yeah, Newcastle had won more than what they had won, and it's like they haven't won anything.
They won 4 league titles, but they ain't won anything in like over 50 years.
Just because I remember I had the conversations, and I was talking about how Tottenham has like more major trophies than Newcastle actually, which kind of surprised me as well. Because like the way I grew up, I kind of thought all the time Newcastle was actually just one of them sleeping giants or some shit. Because like. Yeah. But it's what it is, to be honest.
They've never been a giant, like.
Yeah, they're just asleep. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Not about being a giant. They're just asleep.
Yeah.
That's a good joke, mate. Quality.
It's not. No, I'm not even joking. They are. Like, what we talking about?
No. I was like, I like the way you did that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm a wordsmith. Yeah. I know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you lot continue to vote on the poll. Eddie,
not so much a master. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you lot. Yeah, facts. You lot have a joke with this, like. How's Eddie Howe losing at home to Liverpool worse than Arteta drawing and deserving losing at home to West Ham?
These guys hate Liverpool, isn't it?
I think Eddie Howe losing to us is worse than De Zerbi, but it's...
No, it's not.
No, it is. It is, to be honest. I can't even lie. You won Liverpool against 10 men and you lose.
You lose 3-1 at home, away at home. Sorry, you lose 3-1 at home to West Ham? That's just terrible.
10 men, bro, like...
Yeah, you shouldn't.
It doesn't matter, like, bro. It doesn't matter, like, bro. I've seen teams with good qualities, even with 10 man, can still go and get a result against a team. Like, and even if you said, I'd pick Newcastle to win. But if you would have told me Liverpool win the game, I wouldn't have been surprised.
I'll be real, like this.
I thought Brighton just going to be a comfortable win. But fair play to David Moyes, he did the job in it.
No, he did fair play.
I said Newcastle would win.
But to be fair, when it was
Liverpool.
happening, like especially when we went down to 10 men, I was like, we've got no chance now. Like literally no chance of even getting anything.
No, but you did the job though.
We know.
Yeah, and then when we got the equaliser, I was like, park this bus and just get out with a draw, because I was like, a draw would be a fantastic result coming out of this. Just park that bus and get a draw, and we ended up winning. Like, I just couldn't believe it, bro. Like, that's the thing. So that's why, like, Eddie Howe, you can't be losing like.
And Eddie says, "LOL, Ryan defending Klopp. This is some Twilight Zone stuff."
Nah, it's more like, of course I'm defending Klopp, like, but it's like, who is Jason Tyndall to do that? Do you get what I mean? Like, you ain't Pep or anything. Like, allow it, innit?
Hey,
like, you're not Pep.
Relax, the best assistant manager out here. Relax, that's my guy.
You're a Jason Tyndall guy. You saying he's a Jason Tyndall guy? That's what he's saying.
Yeah, that's a goat, man.
You're a joke, man, just.
Cucurella.
This guy, you're a joke, man.
Hey, Cucurella had a good game today. I can't lie. Maybe he convinced Poch again today.
No, man. Honestly, I was hearing he's getting booed by the fans, bro.
Yeah, like,
good for that, but all right.
This is typical Chelsea, innit? Just boo a player even though he did nothing wrong.
Boo Cucurella, but cheer Mudryk, make it make sense.
This is what I'm saying, bro.
Make it make sense.
Very strange fan base.
That's the fan base for you, mate. That's not my. Listen, that's the homegrown fans for you, mate. So they don't like him. They don't like him.
Yeah, I'm homegrown too.
And yeah, Warrior J put the pots in put the Champions League pots in the Q&A.
Man. Let's see what United's gonna get.
Have you heard all these Arsenal fans?
You know what I say is though, I think we'll get a better draw than Chelsea. That's what I say.
I think the draw
definitely. Hey man, can you only get worse for you, man? You know what I mean? We can probably get a better draw than us. Like, you know what I'm saying? We'll get no one, but you definitely get. You know what I mean? I think
we'll definitely get a better draw than Chelsea in the Champions League. 100%. I think so. Yeah.
Did you hear? Have you heard the Arsenal fans say give us Bayern Munich? Like, these men want pain.
Why?
Arsenal fans,
why would
these
you?
men are really confident of beating Bayern Munich.
I got the pots here. So all the teams now who are including the qualifiers teams. So it's Man City, Sevilla, Barcelona, Napoli, Bayern Munich, PSG, Benfica final in pot 1. Pot 2 is Real Madrid, Manchester United, Inter, Milan, Borussia Dortmund, Atletico Madrid, RB Leipzig, Porto, Arsenal in pot 2. Pot 3 is Shakhtar Donetsk, RB Salzburg, AC Milan, Braga, PSV, Lazio, Kvina Sivista, I think it is. It's a Serbian team. And then FC Copenhagen. And pot 4 is Young Boys, Real Sociedad, Galatasaray, Celtic, Newcastle United, Union Berlin, Royal Antwerp, and RC Lens.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm sure we'll discuss it on on the Q&A. But I just
quick thing.
I don't need Bayern Munich or AC Milan in the group. I'm cool with that. Yeah, go on, Ryan.
Do you know these Arsenal fans who are saying give them Bayern Munich and stuff like that? They seem to have forgotten that Bayern Munich just signed the guy who literally scores against them in every single game he plays against them as well. Like, this,
and he's
so
just been linked to Paulina as well, right?
Yeah, I think they'll get him, to be honest with you.
It depends. I think it depends on the Gravenberch thing, though. If Gravenberch goes to Liverpool,
I think we are going to get Gravenberch, so I think they get Paulina.
I mean, as long as Paulina leaves Fulham, I'm happy because like that guy is good, man.
Yeah, he's quality.
Never heard so much stupidness in my life. Why bring me at one of the toughest possible draws in a cup competition? Foolishness.
I don't know, man. They feel like they have to do the hero thing, man. I think they think they're playing crook in a basketball. Listen, big man.
They want these big nights, don't they, as well?
It's the biggest night, winning the Champions League. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Favorable
it's
draw.
true.
Bring me a favorable draw. Like, well, I don't get that whole thing. But yeah, we'll move on to the next one. Eddie Howe's won this. Eddie Howe at 40%. Arteta at 25%. Daesh at 20%. Look at you, De Zerbi lovers in the chat. 15%, And these man lost at home 3-1 to West Ham. Anybody else did that, there'd be different conversations. But we move. But yeah, Eddie Howe's won that. All right, next one. And the last category of the Premier League Game Week 3, doing the most untouchable manager. We'll go to
Postecoglou.
Yeah,
Pochettino.
Who else?
Klopp.
Pochettino, Postecoglou,
Klopp.
you know what? I put Ten Hag in there and Klopp.
Ten
Let
Hag
us know in the
going.
chat as well. Let's see what
Foreign.
you lot say in the chat.
I think David
Wait,
Moyes.
wait,
has
wait,
to
why
go
you
in. I
laughing?
think David Moyes has to go in.
I fucking forgot David Moyes. Okay, no, Ten Hag out and David Moyes.
I think Klopp has to be in. Pochettino, what are you doing in there, fam? It's Luton, like, innit?
Actually, yeah, you know what? Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Get the fuck out there,
Bro, a
Pochettino.
lot of hate,
bro.
man.
You
A
just
lot of
did what
hate
you're
going on here,
supposed
man.
to.
Get Ten Hag in because bro,
I'd put Marco Silva in there,
2-0,
getting a point at the Emirates like that.
Yeah, coming down from 2-0 as well to win it 3-2. Ten Hag in there and Poch out.
I would say Klopp, Moyes, Marco Silva, and who's the other one? Who's the other one? I forgot who. Postecoglou.
And just to clarify to meta football as well, it's literally from this weekend's games just gone. That's what we're doing it off. That's the results we're basing it off. So it's not overall. So we're not saying this manager. Say for instance, Everton had won against Wolves 4-5-0. Sean Dyche could have been eligible for this, but he's definitely not the most untouchable manager. So it's from this weekend's games just gone. So we got Moisey, Marco Silva, Klopp. We're going with Postecoglou. Cool.
Yeah, okay.
Postecoglou. Yeah, Eddie, Jez is a sarcastic fuck. You know what I'm saying? This guy, Egypt.
Wait, what did I do?
You know what I'm saying? This
What?
Ten Hag, when you said Ten Hag.
Oh, come on, man.
But yeah, no stress, Better Football TV. Polls out, people. Last poll of the show. The poll is out. We'll go to you, Ahmed. What's your four? You know the piece. Out of Klopp, Marco Silva, Moisey, and Postecoglou.
Klopp, Moise, Marco Silva, and
Okay, first, what you saying, right?
Yeah, Klopp number one. It's tough between Moyes and Silva. I say Moyes second, Silva. No. In fact, I'm gonna go Silva second, Moyes third, and Ange fourth.
That's fair. That's fair. What you saying, Jez?
Moyes, Silva, Klopp, Postecoglou.
As for me, who am I saying out of these? This is tough. I know the fact that Marco Silva's got 0% and he just got a draw at the Emirates is outrageous.
With 10 men.
Title charge, you know what I'm saying? That's title charge. Shout out to Andy Tate. Like, that's title winners. Title contending Arsenal.
That's a team who spent over 200 million, man. Like.
Yeah. For me, yeah, Klopp 2-1 at Newcastle, that is impressive. That being said, though, I picked them to win. But yeah, that is impressive.
But at least the circumstances, I think, more.
Yeah, that adds to it. Then I go Marco Silva, yes. That would be second. The fact he's got 0% is disgusting. I'm about to go vote. Moise for the very close second. Because like that is impressive to go to Brighton and do that. And then Postecoglou. Even though Postecoglou, that's impressive to go away to Bournemouth early and get that win as well. But yeah, you lot keep voting on the poll, people.
You rock around and
final few questions as well before we actually go into the Q&A where we'll be answering all your questions, people. Well, the vast majority anyway, in particular from members as well. And as soon as this live stream ends, that live stream will indeed start, people. Let me actually make sure it rates correctly. That's what we will be doing. Moyes just bought himself till Christmas no matter what happens. Yeah, but to NYFY, say they go and lose their next game to whoever. I think it's Luton, for instance. So if they go get packed by Luton 3-0, then he would be eligible. Then he could definitely be eligible for the most under the cosh manager for game week 4.
If any manager loses to Luton, they're automatically in the top 4 for this most under the cosh, innit? I'll be real. Luton are so bad, bro. They're championship.
Say it's a team that came up with them.
Say Sheffield United. They're that bad, innit? They're the team that came through in the playoff, bro.
So if Sheffield United, yeah, if they beat Sheffield United 1-0, that puts the Sheffield United on.
Yeah, I don't care, man. Luton are trash.
How do we know, man?
That
stadium. Hey, that stadium could be a leveler.
Oh well, that
stadium could be a leveler.
Some of these foreign players that play for our club, they've never seen a Luton Town stadium, so I can't lie.
Facts.
They might get shocked. They might get shocked.
They gonna see it where they clear the ball and then it goes over someone's fence and you have to wait until somebody throws it back over. You know what I'm saying? Or they walking onto the pitch, look over the fence and see someone's drawers on the washing line.
They need to make the players walk
through
the actual back garden entrance instead.
They gonna see that shit. Like there's nothing that prepares you for that. Like I said, that could be a leveler.
They're gonna be like Dorothy, get a ball out from the back of the garden. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, shout out Dorothy. She a real one still.
Shout out Dorothy, yeah.
What do you think? That's what's gonna happen. Someone kicks the ball and breaks the window. That's gonna happen. Someone's gonna kick the ball and break someone's window. You're gonna see someone's drawers on the washing line. If it gets hot anytime, someone gonna be sunbathing in the back garden. And then also on top of that, you're gonna see people from the window as well. 110%, you're gonna see people from the window watching the games. But yeah, like with Luton, and the place is gonna be rocking, all jokes aside. How
No,
good
it
their
will,
team
it
is,
will,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how good their team is.
They haven't
I really,
played
really don't.
a home game yet, I think.
Yeah, they haven't. But I don't know what their team. I've not watched them, so I don't know.
They've got to Heath Trong playing in midfield.
Hey, shout out to Heath Chung, man. I'm saying,
And Ross Barkley.
all them things.
Yeah, Ross
I
Barkley.
forgot they're signing a United Academy kid, Tengi.
Oh, Mengi.
Mengi.
So is he a fullback, centre back?
Centre back, I think.
Isn't he? Yeah.
Because he's left footed, so I think he's playing fullback. But all right, fairs. What is it, a permanent?
Nah,
No,
no,
I
I think.
All right, cool. But yeah,
Nice
people,
Premier experience.
that is it. Yeah, because he's played so many games for us in the Prem.
Yo, can I just talk about
go
our game first? Because I haven't actually.
Yeah, do your thing,
since
fam.
our
Back
game.
in 1 sec. Yeah, go and chat about it. One sec.
Yeah, do. I wanted to just big up the manager as well, because it's like his in-game management for a long time. We always say it, his in-game management, especially in the last year or so, has been terrible in it when it comes to substitutions, etc. and stuff. But I can't lie, he got it absolutely spot on in that second half against Newcastle. To be honest, like, yeah, man, like Eddie Howe screwed up as well, but Klopp got his game plan was spot on, and I feel like people are doing us kind of an injustice when they say, "Oh, Liverpool kind of won by luck." Do you get what I mean? I don't think we won by luck. Like, I think our mentality was very, very strong in that second half, and I think we had a game plan as well, which was to keep it at 1-0 until maybe like 20 minutes to go, and then make the subs, like bring Nunes on and go for to try and get something from the game, and we did that, man. Like, it was a weird one because we were actually getting back into the game before Nunes equalised, but we were actually coming back into the game quite a bit. We had a couple of kind of half chances. We were getting up the pitch a lot more. There was a time when we were getting like 3 or 4 corners in a row. Like, we were putting pressure on them. But like, yeah, man, I just still can't believe we won that game, genuinely. But yeah, man, like, there's so many players that deserve shout outs as well. Like Nunes, obviously, as well. Like, bro, I've doubted this guy, like, literally, and I'm still not like fully convinced by him or anything, but like, that impact he made was crazy, man. Like, I have to be honest, it was crazy. Joe Gomez as well is one I want to shout out as well, because especially because I still think he should be sold, by the way, because apparently there have been links with a move away for couple of teams coming in for him. I don't think he'll go, but he came on and was fantastic as well. Like, he was really, really good when he came on. Szoboszlai as well. He's made a really good start for us, man. Like, I know Jez, like, you rate him as well, like Szoboszlai. I don't know if you're there.
He's a good player. I wasn't really.
He's a top player, yeah.
I wasn't concerned about coming to Liverpool. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like it's Chelsea that created the Bundesliga tax, isn't it?
Yeah,
they just be buying these guys and they flop at their club, innit?
Thing is that I'd seen him play before, but like, I'm still like shocked by the amount of energy he's got and stuff. Like, he's a mad athlete, man. Like, he's got mad energy. It's crazy, but like, he's brave as well. He's always showing for the ball. He'll always look to try and get on the ball, like, and he was actually a big part of us getting up the pitch, I thought, the other day in the second half, in terms of kind of helping us to push on, because we started off that second half kind of, I think, trying to keep it at 1-0, just trying to defend and keep it at 1-0 and then push forward as the half went on. And I think he was a big part of that at the end of the day, in terms of his energy, in terms of showing for the ball a lot, trying to play forward, link up with the forward players around him. Like, he was really good for us, man. And he's, like I said, he started off really well for us as well. McAllister's not been too great, I think, as he started off. He's not been bad or anything. He's been all right, but I want to see more from him, to be honest. It's not helped him playing, obviously, out of position in the first 2 games, and obviously that red card in the second game. But I want to see more from him. But yeah, man, like.
By the way, sorry about just saying Lewis Red as well. Shout out to Lewis.
Yeah, shout
Big up, Lewis.
Big up Lewis. Everybody subscribe to Carefree Lewis G. Somebody from any month, if you can put Lewis chat in the chat
Yeah.
I would appreciate it. And also make sure you like the stream, guys. And
man.
Shout out to people as well in a second.
Wait, someone, yeah, shout out Lewis, but someone said it wasn't luck, but it wasn't because of Klopp either. If Darwin had to score 2 worldies, then everyone would be calling Klopp subs out. But Darwin did score 2 worldies, and he did bring him on. Like, what we doing?
Was he?
Credit to Klopp for that. Klopp made the change at 10 men to bring a striker on, and that striker came on and scored 2 goals to win us the game. How are you not giving Klopp credit for that?
Yeah, you definitely gotta give him credit for that, 100%.
Yeah, like that.
For those, I big up everyone who's just joined from the raid from Lewis as well. And to anyone who's confused about the show, most untouchable manager on that poll is from this weekend's games just gone. So we're not taking anything else into consideration.
The thing's struggling, bro.
Where they're at or anything like that. Give me 1 sec. This mic is loose.
Manny crackling now. Yeah, so we're gonna start calling it.
What the hell is a Manny crackle? What the fuck are you talking about, yo?
I was searching for a joke there. Still can't lie to you, flawless man. I was searching.
Yeah, I know you were searching, man. It's like Mudryk searching for that goal, but here we are.
Oh, you know my lord, bro! Like we don't care about Mudryk.
Am I better now? Mic check 1 2 1 2. You should care about Mudryk.
To be fair, he's trying to find beef on TikTok right now with some dude about his girl.
You need to care about Mudryk. That's a big concern, fam. How do you not care?
No, man, we got Cole Palmer now. You know what I'm saying? You got Sterling. You got
Three goals to City.
Yeah, man. Hey, at least he's got more than Mudryk. That's a start, I suppose. You know what I'm saying?
Might be honest.
I mean, that's always a plus, man. It's always a plus. Big up to Danish Maldini, man. Always nice to see.
Oh, there was one comment that reminded me. There was one more guy I wanted to speak about.
Yeah.
You see,
before you do, Ryan, hold that thought. Big up to everyone who's just joined from the raid. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Love to my brother Lewis every single time. I hope he's feeling better than I am because I still feel mash up. Secondly, for those who have joined, vote on the poll, people. But most untouchable manager, it's only from this weekend's games just gone, so it's not the level they're currently at. It's not on their team. We're only taking this weekend's games just gone into consideration for this. So, for instance, if you think David Moyes' win was more impressive than Klopp's win, then Moyes you should pick. Same with Marco Silva, same with Postecoglou. But yeah, go on, fam. Go on.
Yeah, like Alisson, man, like that guy is just like phenomenal, bro. Like that save the other day was just crazy, man. The power on that strike from Almiron and Alisson, like he was unsighted as well. Like he there were so many plays in front of him, and to manage to get enough like kind of power behind your hands to tip that onto the bar and out, like that guy's just a phenomenal key. Because if that goes in, it's completely game over. 2-0 down with 10 men, like it's completely game over then. So like, you know, like he's just an unreal goalkeeper. And you know what it is? What I feel with Alisson as well. Ever since he's joined, he's been fantastic for us. And I actually think ever since he's joined, he's been the best keeper in the world. But I actually feel like he's getting better as it's going on. I feel like he's getting even better and better, which is just crazy to think, in my opinion. Like, he's just phenomenal, man. There's no weakness in his game, really. Like, he's just phenomenal, man. Like, we're literally just so lucky to have him as our keeper. Like generally, he's just like, you know, there are players in your team that are just irreplaceable, and he's one of them. Like him, Salah, I'd say, is the other one.
Yeah, man. So Ahmed feels about Mudryk.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but like Alisson, he's a phenomenon, man. I'll be honest, he's one of the best keepers I've ever seen in my lifetime. Like he's just phenomenal. Yo, Ahmed, man. Yo.
Listen, can I just say, man, about
Alisson?
Slander. You know what is, with Alisson? Shout out to him. He's a very good player. Let's not get that twisted. But I'm seeing him in conversations already with Czech and what's it called? Schmeichel.
He deserves to be there.
No. I'm sorry.
He's definitely to me. He's definitely top 5 of all time.
He deserves to be in the conversations.
Yeah, he's top 5.
I think I'm not saying he's better than them, but I think he's up there with them. That's
no. I think for me, there's a difference between being up there with them and being like, saying like, this guy could be like the best DK of all time.
But he's saying he deserves to be there.
You think he has an argument to be the best goalkeeper in the Premier League?
If he carries on at this rate, yes.
I'm saying that he deserves to be in those conversations as of right now. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he's the best Premier League keeper. So, by the way, I haven't seen some of these guys play as well live, so I can't really say.
I didn't see Michael.
But from what I've seen and what I heard, I think he deserves to be there. I'm not saying that he is the best one. I'm not saying that. It's like when people say, it's like when basketball conversation, who's the GOAT? Like you have your Jordan, you have your Kobe, but then people will say that Chamberlain deserves to be there, Magic Johnson deserves to be there. Same stuff.
Yeah. No, I hear you with that. Before we close out, I actually need to run through the actual winners. So yeah, Klopp's won that 45%, Moisey at 34%, Postecoglou 16%. Yeah, bless her, Ryan. Michael Silva only at 5%. You lot are mean, man. That's what I would say. A bunch of Ahmeds in the comments, man. Just mean people. But here we are.
Damn.
It pays to be a dickhead.
People, the reason why I take so many shots at Ahmed, because when it comes to United, this guy don't show up in the group chat. Anything remotely negative, 1% negative, this guy in the group chat talking shit. I was saying, so we gonna get it.
I'm ready.
Pause. But yes, most unforgettable goal was... Who was the most unforgettable goal? Well, who won the poll?
I think it was Bowen.
Was it Bowen? Let us know in the chat, people. Who actually won the most unforgettable goal from the weekend? The fact that we can't remember is terrible, It wasn't even that long ago.
Nah, because we had these conversations with Klopp and everything.
There are so many conversations about Klopp.
Yeah, that we can't. Hey, the chat will let us know, man. Chat, let us know. Who actually was it? Bowen.
Nunes. Right,
that's it. Nunes. See, that's us. Liverpool. That's why we don't care. Ryan would have remembered who was there. So Nunes, the equalizer. It was most unpredicted result was. Brighton. There's Brighton. Yeah, Brighton won, West Ham 3. Most unacceptable error was Trent in the Newcastle game. Most under the cosh manager was who?
Arteta.
Mikel Arteta, most under the cosh manager. Go on.
Yeah, you know what's funny? I just deeped it. So you guys put the most surprising result was 3-1 West Ham Brighton. But then you didn't put the Zerbi. Like, you guys are actually criminals. What the hell?
They are criminals, yo. As you would say, Jess, crooks. You know what I'm saying? They are.
Crooks, bro. Like,
the fact that Marco Silva got 5% for drawing 2-2 with 10 men away at Arsenal, which is one of the toughest places to go. Like, what are we doing here? But hey, we move. So yeah, most under the cosh manager was Mikel Arteta. And then the most untouchable manager was Jurgen Klopp. So this show will be back at midnight, people. Midnight on Mondays. That is the allotted time. It just didn't happen this past Monday because I was at Carnival. But we will be back to the regular schedule. So make sure you check out the upcoming live stream schedule as always, people. And on top of that, don't forget this show. All the other shows on the YouTube channel are available on audio-only platforms, people. So SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes, wherever you listen to podcasts, type in Sarcasm City TV, and this show and all the other shows in audio platform will pull up. So whether you want to listen while you're cooking, while you're cleaning, while you're driving, while you're at work, you may be a civil engineer and you want to put, the AirPods in, or one AirPod in. That's absolutely fine. Or you might just not want to have the YouTube app open, or you might just be at the gym and you don't want the YouTube app open in your pocket. So that's all it is, people. So SoundCloud, hit us with a follow on there. Spotify, all you Android users, all you people who listen to music on Spotify, I know there's a lot of you lot who do that. Type in Sarcasm City TV, follow us on there, and make sure you 5-star us as well. And iTunes, Apple Podcast, all you iPhone users, please 5-star us on iTunes, please make sure you do so. All the links for that are underneath in the description. Make sure you follow us on Kick as well, because all the Twitch content will be going over to Kick, people, Kick, from Friday. So from this Friday. But Ahmed, at the Bridge 258, let them know what you've got coming up, where they can find you, all that.
Obviously, again, you can find me again at the Bridge 258. I'll put the link right now in chat for you guys to subscribe on YouTube.
Before you continue, The link is in the title, people. The Bridge 258. So click the link right now. It opens up a new tab, and you can subscribe to Amir's channel and find his socials as well at the Bridge 258. But yeah, go on, fam.
Thank
Go
you.
on. Let him know
I'm
where
almost
to
at
find you.
literally 900, but I'm 3 away from 890. So just help me to get to 890, please. At the end of the day, man, obviously, I did a nice little live stream about Cole Palmer, and here we go. You know what I mean? I timed that stream just right. You know what I mean? Just like, you know, you have to time a latte just right for the nice amount of milk and coffee, you know, at the end of the day. So shouts out to that, my latte. Tomorrow, I have a special live stream. I've got my good friend of mine, who's a Real Madrid fan, and I've got a Manchester United fan that I'm a good friend with coming onto the stream. Two fellow content creators, and yeah, we're gonna be chatting up about the final days of the transfer window, their thoughts on their window and stuff. And yeah, man, I know the Real Madrid fan. Just to let Flawless know, he's about to go in on Ten Heisenberg. So that's what I'm gonna be letting you know, bro. Tune in to see Ten Hag getting cooked. You know what I'm saying? I'll be dead. I'll definitely be there. Let's hope you're not.
I mean, you're the host, so yeah, you need to be there.
Oh my god, this guy.
Bro, I'm just stating the fact.
This guy, yo. This
Oh,
guy,
man.
idiot.
They be hating on me, man. They be hating.
This guy.
I'm not hating,
yo,
I'm just stating the fact.
He is? Yo, Jazz, anything you want to add before we close out?
Nah, we go to the next stream. Literally, we're doing the Q&A after this. Not after the stream ends. It's already
Yes,
live. I got a notification, so just jump over there if you got questions about the Fulham game, because I saw a couple of questions there. I can answer them there for a bit. And if you have any other questions, just tune in there, and also just like and subscribe to this one.
Yeah, people, make sure you do that, people, because like Jez just mentioned, as soon as this live stream ends, it's going to redirect you to the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A, where we'll be answering all of your sporting questions as well. So you're literally seeing me in 2 minutes, people. And like TJ said, I have some questions. Members as well, they have questions, comments take priority like a super chat. But love to everyone who's locked in. Big up everyone who's supporting as always. I didn't even do a subscriber check, but here we are. But see you lot all for the Q&A. But like I said, doing the most will be back Monday UK time, midnight, people. Midnight UK time. But love to everyone who's locked in. This has been Doing the Most live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Big up, and see you lot on the Q&A.